Yes, sir. Personal build time, man. And today we have my 99 passing, two-way, three-point playmaker. Now, I made this build because I have a 6'5" with an 87 passing, and they never put me at point guard. So, ever since I made this 6'7" with a 99 passing, they put me at point guard almost every single time. I think it was one game that I didn't get put at point guard since I made this build. So that was the main reason why I made this build. I wanted a taller point guard, but I still wanted to play point guard, if that makes sense, because I have two other 6'7s, and they never put me at point guard on them because I only have an 87 passing on both of those. So that's why I went 99, but we'll talk about that. But let's get into it. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to point guard position, 6'7" for the height, 180 on the weight, 6'7" on the wingspan, so we still can get a 92 3-point shot. But let's get into it. Now, we're going to go ahead and start with the finishing. So, with this particular build, I still wanted to be able to finish. I didn't want to go too crazy, but I did want to go crazy a little bit. But for the close shot, it did go up to a 65. That does allow us to get nothing. It just went up, man. I'm not worried about close shot with this build. I'm not actually trying to be a dominant finisher, but I still want to have the ability to finish, because sometimes when I'm not passing or shooting threes, I still want to be able to get to the rim, and that's what I can do with this build. So with the driving layup, I did take that to it did go to a 71. I really want this higher, man, because I do want to test out a higher layup on the build. I guess that's in the future for me, as long as I'm still playing the game. Ain't no telling I may make another build. For the driving dunk, we did take it to a 55 out the gate, and we're gonna add the cap breakers to it to get it to an 87. And I know you're looking at it like, man, hey, 55 ain't enough. Yes, I know it's not enough, but you gotta have some cap breaker to make this build. Now with the standard dunk, we did take that to a 61, and then we add cap breakers to it. We're gonna get it to we can get it to a 90 if I'm being honest. But I would need some more cap breakers to get it to a 90. But I do get it pretty high, and then once I get more cap breakers, I can get it to a 90 on the point guard. So that's crazy. Now, I didn't add any post control. I wanted to, but I didn't add it to it. So it is what it is. It did go to a 46. Now we go to the shooting. So with the 3-point shot on this build, I did take it to a 90 out the gate, and then I'll just take those two cap breakers from the specialization, which I haven't even put it on the build yet. I just left it at a 90 for right now. I'm still trying to determine what I want to do with the cap breakers. I could put it on the finishing, if I'm being honest. Put it on the finishing and get those other two on the standard dunk. I can do that, or I can just go ahead and do it on the shooting, so that way I can get the specialization, the max plus 1, the max plus 2, max plus 1, and max plus 2 for the shooting specialization instead of the finishing, which would be better for this particular build. So I did take it to a 90. I got an 80 on the mid-range shot, and we do get limitless range on this build. We got dead eye, we got set shot specialist, we also have shifted shooter, and that's enough for me, having it at a 93-point shot. As far as the free throw, we did take that to a 72. That's enough to make some free throws. All right. Now we go to the playmaking. This is the part that I really love about this build. Okay. I took the pass accuracy to a 94 out the gate. Now, I could have left it right there if I wanted to. I could have left it at a 94, and I would have been fine. But I just wanted a 99 passing. Do I see a major difference? Yes, sometimes I see a major difference, and sometimes I throw dirt balls and beach balls. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever play baseball, you know what a dirt ball is. If you ever been to the beach, you see a beach ball, how a beach ball just be floating in the air. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we did add 5 cap breakers to it to get it to a 99. That's just something that I wanted to do. So all the badges that you see down here at the bottom, they will be on legend. Okay, bailout, versatile, visionary, break starter, and diamond, all will be on legend. So you should be able to make every pass. And once again, I made this build with a 99 passing so I can play point guard. All right, that's why I did it. Now, as far as the ball handle, we did take that to an 86. It does go higher, but we just left it at 86. I think that's fine. We get ankle assassin, handle for days, unpluckable. We don't get strong handle on this build. I didn't add any strength, so we can't get that badge. I mean, strength is important in some cases, but in this case, with this particular build, you don't need much strength. I mean, you can get it to a 60. I would do that, but you good with where it is. Now with the speed with ball, you could do a 75 if you want to. Most people probably do a 75. You got that lightning lunge on silver, but we took it to an 80. That way we could just have a little bit more speed with ball. Now we go to the defense. So with the interior defense, all we need is a 60 because we do have a 74 block on this build, and we just took the block to a 74 out the gate. So that way we can have some shot blocking on this particular build. And the 60 interior defense was for the paint patrol. As you can see, if you take it down, you don't get it. Okay, so we got that 74. We will have high flying deny as well. And I do be blocking shots with this build, so don't get it twisted. Now with the perimeter defense, we did take it to an 88 out the gate. I just added the cap breaks to that to get it to a 92. I can't remember how many I added, but we do have some cap breakers for the perimeter defense to get it to a 92. All right, and me personally, what I do, I always max my on-ball minutes to legend. Okay, that way I'm slowing everybody down. You know what I'm saying? And as for the steal, we did take that to an 85, and it's crazy, right? So when I first created this build, I took my steal to a 60. I had a game where I got 7 steals on this build with a 60 steal. And as soon as I took it to an 85, I started tipping everything. I'm not lying. I tipped so many passes with the 85 than I did with the 60, which it don't make no sense at all to me. And you know, I just got it to an 85. I'm still testing it to see, like, am I going to tip more passes with the 85 than the 60? But so far, that's what it's looking like. Okay, so we do have the 85. Now with the rebound, we did take the offensive rebound to a 65, which is nothing special about that, but we do have it. Defensive rebound is a 50. We're not necessarily trying to get no rebound with this build, but I do go in and get a rebound. One game I had 5 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. Now with the speed, we do have that at an 85. I really wanted it to be a 90, but 85 does get the job done for me. All I do is add that speed to take over, and I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But 85 is, I think, it's a little bit on the low side, but it's okay. All right, and we also have 85 agility. Okay, now if you have more cap breakers, you can get more, but that's what we got. Now with the strength, we did leave it at a 53. We didn't really worry about getting it to a 60, and we did take the vert to an 80. Okay, so that's what I have. We do get gold pogo. We got the high flying denier. You will have poster rides. You will have rides up. Okay, but let's get to the shades up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, so I call this build the Cade Cunningham build, and the build is a 2-way 3-point playmaker. Of course, you're gonna have some weaknesses because we don't have everything up, but let's go ahead and get it to the cap breaker. Now, I'll show you my actual build, and I'll show you where I put my cap breakers at. Okay, so instead of just looking at this right here empty, I'll show you what I got on my build. Okay, now let's see what we got. All right, let's go to my build. And another thing, this is my first 99 right here. I just got my 99 this season. This is my only 99. As y'all can see, I got a lot of builds, but none of them are 99. And I just made this center too. That boy, that cold. Let's see, where the build at? Right, where's the build? Oh, right here. So this build's a 99. I mean a 91. I might get this to a 99. I don't know, but I doubt it. But this is my actual build. I'm a 91 overall. No money spent. So don't think I'm out here spending no money on no VC, because I'm not. There's no money spent, and I'm a 90. And let me see when I created the build. I'm going to show y'all. I created the build on May 30th. Okay. And today is the 8th. Okay. So it didn't take me too long to get this build to a 91, as y'all can see. Okay. So, okay, we're 91. Okay, this is what we got so far. As y'all can see, I got all my cap breakers on there. I got pretty much everything that I need maxed out. Now I got to work on this mid-range shooting. As y'all can see, I got to take it to a 60 to get my specialization. So I'll be able to get that to a 92 once I take this to a 60. And I think I'm going to do that today. And I got to get my layup to a 70. So, and I think I'll be done with this build. I may get this mid-range to a 80. So 61,000 VC, you know, not too bad. But right now we're just going to focus on getting it to a 60. And that's like 20-some thousand VC. So we'll do that, and we'll get the +2 on the specialization. So this is what I have. So as y'all can see, I had a 55 drive and dunk, added 5 cap breakers. I got a lot of points. As y'all can see, I went from a 55 to an 87. Okay, and you know, we good with that. All right, now with the standard dunk, we go from a 61 to an 83 with 3 of them. Now if I get 2 more cap breakers, I can get it to a 90, actually a 91. You know what I'm saying? So that's good too. Like I said, once I do the specialization, I put those 2 points on the 3-point shot. That'll give me to a 92. I put 5 on the pass accuracy. That gave me a 99. Remember, I had 17 cap breakers, all right, plus the 2 specialization. Okay, on the defense, I added 4. That put me at a 92 on the perimeter defense, and that was it with this build, man. So that's what I did. Feel free to change what you want to change, but a lot of people don't have 17 cap breakers, and I got 17. And we got one more season left, so I get another cap breaker. You know what I'm saying? But that's my build, and I still haven't picked my specialization because I got to get that mid range to a 60. Okay, I could do the finishing if I want to, but I ain't worried about no 2 cap breakers on no standard dunk. I'd rather have it on the shooting, so I can get another badge level. Okay, but that's the build, man, right there. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here, man. Charge!